the builder's realtor said she would go back and talk with the builder about it, so we don't have a decision on that part, but I just want to know where you're at and how you're feeling and if this is something that you even still want.
I want this house, and I want to move for the reasons we talked about a lot, which is just closer to family space, something nicer, around more stuff. Mm-hmm. It's a kind of a slippery slope for me though, like if we're gonna keep getting screwed over, I would rather stick with what we have until we have a better plan.
Yeah.
But if it's something that is business as usual and the plan that we originally had is still valid, then yeah, of course I want to try to make it work because I think it's our best option.
I told our realtor that we wanted the house that we were promised at the price we were promised. And if they couldn't do that, we wanted our earnest money back. Is that...
Our earnest money back and we walk?
And we walk.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
Okay, good. I probably should have talked with you about it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know how Jay's feeling.
What are the other options?
The other options
besides
are...
paying.
We pay up. Yeah.
No.
We pay up or we downgrade our requests. Which is an option. And so that's really the question is like, how bad do we want this house exactly as we asked for it?
Well, and we've talked about that. Like, you said that we could technically get rid of like the tub and get back to kind of the price we were at.
If they'd told us up front, like, we can't do this. Is that a bee?
No.
Yeah, it totally is. If they would have told us up front that we had to pay this $12,000 and it wasn't $4,000, I would have probably been more receptive to,
Yeah.
You know what, the tub's not worth it right now, it's sad, but...
You're more saying it's on principle.
I know, but is that worth kiboshing this whole thing?
Yeah, because if we, out of principle, say no and we walk, then we got to look into already built houses in the similar area, and there will definitely be more problems than just you missing your tub.
But
monetarily, it could be
it
cheaper.
Be.
It could be cheaper, and there would be.
It would be cheaper. We both know we're overpaying.
Do you want the perfect house, or for more money and a lot of crap to deal with it, or do you want a not so perfect house, but it's more cut and dry?
Why does it feel like so much to ask for that I just want the house that I want at a reasonable price? Like, why does that feel like, whoa, calm down?
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous that we even have to have this conversation. And that's where the on principle comes in, where it's like, if we do agree to this, we feed into that. And we let them basically get away with making a major mistake that was not our fault.
That they're going to get paid extra for making.
Yeah.
Like, can we just wrap our brains around that? They get paid off of a percentage of the total amount of whatever this agreement is.
Yeah.
So their $8,000 mistake will actually make them more money. And that's where I'm like...
Yeah, and I get that.
I'll be 100% honest, just how the builders been during the process, they've been very unyielding. I don't imagine they're going to eat the $8,000.
I don't either.
Could they? Absolutely. Should they? 100%.
I don't think they will either.
I don't either. And
I
because of that...
I think if that's the definitive, like, they're not budging, we're gone.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
That's the Carmack situation.
Yes. If it's a situation where they want to entertain it and, like, come up with a solution that maybe isn't that fully, but it's something else, I'll entertain it.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's just they're cocky and say no, then we're gone.
What if they are not willing to give us our $5,000 earnest payment back?
I say we do everything we can to get it back, and if we don't, it's still worth it. I know that's $5,000. That's not. I mean, that's expensive. That's. It's almost worth throwing them $5,000 to not give them any more, and to get rid of our realtors.
Jay, stop saying that.
I said it. You have to cut this out. I don't give a. I said it.
We just got an email from the builder. Wait, hold on before you read it. I just want to live in one more moment of we might get this house, because I know it's not going to be good news. Who's CC'd on the email?
It's just me and you.
Okay, then I know it's not good news. All right, go ahead.
Jay and Tricia, I believe one of your realtors passed along the message that there was an error on the last upgrade tracker, making the total upgrade amount due as of now 12.4 thousand versus 4.5 thousand, shown on the previous upgrade sheet.
12.4 thousand? I thought it was 12.1.
I apologize for the error, and I know it's very frustrating. What we propose is a $3,500 credit to share some of the upgrade costs, which would make the current total of $8,924.68 prior to glass door allowances being used. This removes all projected builder margin from the upgrade list, which we're willing to chip in since it was our error. We've really enjoyed working with you both and are excited to continue making progress toward getting you in your new home. Hopefully this is an acceptable solution. I'm happy to discuss this on the phone if you'd like.
Yes. What do you think, baby? Should we do it? That's kind of how I feel. I typed up an email. I haven't sent it yet. I want to hear your thoughts on it, see if we're aligned.
Okay.
So thanks for reaching out. We've enjoyed working with you as well. I'm attaching the two copies, one showing 445 and the new one showing 12,100. I want to make sure that we're on the same page and that I'm getting my math right. With the new total minus the $3,500 that is contributing for the error, we're looking at the upgrade total of $924.68.
So $924.68 extra over what we wanted to do.
Yes. We really appreciate you coming down $3,500, but unfortunately for us, that still leaves us to cover $4,427 of a mistake that wasn't ours. We're willing to go up to $4,000 with tree upgrades, which I think that you'd estimated were going to be a couple $100. As long as we promise not to make any more changes, is that roughly $1,000 difference something that is willing to cover? Thanks, and let us know.
Okay. I think that would be a major loss on their end if we left. And if they're willing to make that loss, then it's not worth it anyway.
Right. Over $1,000.
Yeah.
It's been about 2 more days. We had a couple back and forth emails with the builder saying, is there any way you can do this? They said no. I said, what are our options? And they said, we can take away some of your upgrades. Jay and I finally sent them an email yesterday saying, if you can't give us the house that we agreed on for the price that we agreed on, then we're going to walk away. You can keep our earnest money. We understand that things happen, but we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we can't afford the house. Now, before we move on, I need to go on a tiny little rant. I had posted something last week on my Instagram saying that this builder had raised the price on us $8,000. A lot of you in the comments were very upset with us for not being okay with that. You said we were wasting the builder's time and that we needed to plan on the price going up, and the contract price doesn't mean anything. It's always up for fluctuation. No. While I can appreciate that a lot of you were willing to give your opinions based on absolutely no information, what I was kind of shocked about was the amount of contractors in the comments that were willing to out themselves as having absolutely no project management experience. Y'all, if I am coming to you as a consumer, you are the subject matter expert. So you are telling me this is how much this will cost. If it's going to fluctuate, that's also something you tell me. If it's not going to fluctuate and it's a fixed price and we set a contract based on it being a fixed price, it cannot go up. That is poor business practice. Some of y'all in the comments were like, you need to expect a fluctuation of 25, 30, 50%. Someone even said you should expect it to be 100% more than the original quote. No, I can't believe you're in business if that's how you're running things. And as for the rest of you that are not contractors, it made me kind of sad. Not for me, but for you guys. I feel like the way that the world is, a lot of people right now have become very bitter and they don't expect anything to ever work out for them. And so when they see other people trying to work for something that they're really excited about and they hit a snag, they ridicule them and they say, you should have never tried in the first place. That's what you get. Aren't you so embarrassed now? No, I'm not, because we're trying and we tried. I hope you don't fall for the people that say you shouldn't have tried and that's what you get. I hope that you go for whatever you want, and if you hit a snag, you keep going. I hope that you guys can all start to see the world as it should be and as it could be, instead of what people have told you that it is right now. And when you do that, some really amazing things can happen. Kind of like this. I made us mimosas. I also brought these, because I want pancakes with chocolate chips.
Oh, better hurry, because we're running out of batter.
We got an email from the builder. Can I read it?
Yeah.
Tricia and Jay, we went back to the drawing board, and we will agree to cover the extra costs and do the upgrades as listed for your all-in budget contract value in order to continue building your house.
Hey.
We're excited about the project, and I'm glad we can keep working towards building your home. We did it! That's a good-looking pancake right there.
Yeah, see, because I didn't use this thing.
That's like a commercial pancake. So what this means is that we are not going over our budget, and we still are a go for the house.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Because, I mean, that's what we wanted in the first place. And
Yeah, I feel like we got a yes. That was a good sign.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well that means that we need to start getting this house a little more cleaned up.
Yep.
We're back on track. We're feeling good. Drink your mimosa. Taking these.